Greetings from South Korea. I am Arirang News AI anchor. Here is the news making headlines today. South Korea remains in the grip of an intense heat wave, with dangerously high temperatures expected to persist across most of the country on Thursday, especially as temperatures approach 38 degrees Celsius in Seoul. According to the Korea Disease Control and Prevention Agency, a total of 208 people were treated for heat-related illnesses at more than 500 emergency rooms nationwide on Wednesday. Since the heat illness surveillance system began operating in mid-May, the total number of patients has risen to 2,665. Meanwhile, the Korea Baseball Organization has extended the heat break to protect players and fans, with the regular season set to resume on Tuesday, August 11. With the extreme weather showing no signs of easing across Korea, President Lee Jae-myung today renewed calls for an all-out government response. Speaking at a weekly meeting with his top aides on Thursday, he urged authorities to respond with the highest level of urgency, with a particular focus on protecting vulnerable groups. The president also emphasized the need for long-term adaptation. He called for improvements to housing, water infrastructure, and heat response facilities to adjust to what he described as the new normal of extreme heat. Earlier in the day, the president chaired a joint meeting with relevant ministries and local governments on the baking weather. Korea's current account surplus hit an all-time high in June, continuing its record-breaking momentum from May. According to the Bank of Korea on Thursday, Korea's current account recorded a surplus of $49.73 billion in June. Exports surged nearly 85% year-on-year, pushing goods exports past the $100 billion mark for the first time. Semiconductors and information technology products sustained their high export growth. Imports also rose nearly 39%, though at a slower rate than exports. Negotiators from Iran and Oman have agreed on the framework of a draft plan to reopen the strategic waterway, sharing details with the United States and regional partners. Under the proposed 60-day arrangement, inbound ships would travel through a designated lane near Iranian waters, while outbound vessels would exit along a route closer to Oman. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Esmail Baghaei confirmed that Tehran and Muscat have agreed on the exact geographic coordinates for the new routes. While the proposed framework grants Tehran oversight of inbound vessels into the Persian Gulf, it stops short of allowing Iran to impose mandatory tolls or service fees. Meanwhile, tensions are flaring after the Israeli military confirmed 2 soldiers were killed and 4 others severely wounded in an explosion in southern Lebanon on Wednesday. The number of long-haul visitors to South Korea surpassed 2 million in the first half of this year, showing a diversification of Korea's tourism market. Long-haul markets refer to regions that generally require longer distance travel, including the Americas, Europe, Oceania, and Africa. According to the Culture Ministry, arrivals from the Americas reached 1.08 million, up 12.7% on year. Visitors from Europe rose 20.2% to 740,000, while arrivals from Oceania, Africa, and other markets increased 11%. Combined, visitors from these regions totaled just over 2.02 million, marking a 15% growth. The ministry attributed the growth to an increase in direct flights and overseas marketing linked to Korean cultural content. That is all from me today. Thank you for watching.